If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this week's Top 5 Camp Showcase. Now, this is the series where you guys send in your camp build videos. I review them all, put them in an order of 5 to 1 of my favourites. It all depends on different little bits and bobs, the recording, the look of the camp, the technique of the camp, how you've thought about things and worked with the environment. Lots of different things. So yeah, this is this week's top 5, and I hope you all enjoy them. If you do, hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're new. We're working at a terrible ratio right now of 70% of you are not subscribed, and I don't know why, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're interested in checking out anyone involved, all their links are down in the description. Thank you all for watching, and let's jump straight into this week's Top 5 Camps. Up at number 5 this week, we have Lobby 76 with this circular Nuka-Cola diner. Now, the thing that definitely just sold this straight away for me was this angle right here. I thought it just looked absolutely awesome, and just the whole theme of it and stuff, making use of that new Nuka-Cola bundle, I thought was very well done, and just everything about it was pretty cool. You stuck with that red colour scheme, and you also threw in a bit of green there with the plants and stuff, as you can see. This is not a very easy build to make as well. There's a lot of technique has to go into it for the sake of just the sheer shape of it and the amount of glitching and stuff involved to do it. So hats off to your Lobby, very nicely done here. And yeah, I like how you've thrown in all of the display cases and stuff to throw in and add a bit of kind of like Nuka-Cola merchandise in there and stuff. Very cool idea, and plenty of little lightings and stuff going on there. I also like the natural lighting coming in because of the glass roof and stuff, and yeah, it was just a nice mix to have like solid state walls around the outside and then a nice glass roof. So very nice job, Lobby, really enjoyed what you did here, and yeah, hope you're doing better and stuff like that after your operation. So yeah, keep your head up, mate, and yeah, thank you for sending it in, appreciate it, mate. Up next at number 4, we have another UFO this week, and this time it is by Black Apocalypse. Now, this one was done very well, as you can see. There's a lot of glitching going on in this build as well to get that circular shape, to get the roofs all lined up the way they are, and to get the greenhouse thing in the middle as well. The one thing I really enjoyed about this was, I think the recording of it and the actual kind of showcase of it was absolutely brilliant. The idea of putting on the Chinese stealth suit with that helmet as well, can't remember the name of it, never mind. But putting them all together and making this feel like a proper space station UFO thing with lots of stuff going on was really cool. The decorating inside was really awesome as well. I like how it all had this purpose. It was nicely laid out. There was a lot of stuff going on with like the module sets, the Super Mutant tubes and stuff. I can't wait for them to add in more of them. There's meant to be a Scorched one on the way, and there's also a Wendigo one on the way. So very exciting stuff coming in, and this was just an awesome build. So nice job, Black Apocalypse. Awesome video as well, very cool. You should check it out if you haven't already. As you can see, there's a lot of role playing going on and exciting stuff, so check it out. Up next on the list, we have a camp build by Dwarkop. Now, if you are from Eastern Europe and you're from the likes of Poland, you will very much enjoy Dwarkop's videos because he is Polish himself and he speaks it fluently and stuff, quite obviously. So if you're into that type of stuff and you're sick of me talking English, go check him out, because I don't even know where I'm going with this. But yeah, never mind. He does some awesome stuff, absolutely brilliant builds, very nicely edited and stuff as well, and this camp is one definitely worth checking out. Well worthy of number 3 in my opinion. As you've seen there, he had a nice little kind of exterior buildings going on, but the main building is where it is at for me. I think this place is really nicely done. It's very condensed. There's a lot of like stuff crammed into it and stuff. The lighting is nice in here as well. As you can see, there's an awesome chimney there built out with the fireplaces. We're seeing that each and every week now. Ever since that's came into kind of the spotlight, a lot of people started using it in the builds and utilising that nice little glitch you can do with the fireplaces. Out the front you can see nice relaxed type of area, but inside I don't know what it was, I just really loved the way it was decorated. It really had that nice log cabin feel. I like how you've got the staircase where it is, how you've glitched it in to get it in there up against the wall. Very nice touch, not a lot of people do that. It is a little bit of a faff on, but not too much of a faff on. There is ways of doing it, which is pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it is still a massive pain to actually do once you start doing it. Inside, as you can see, it's very, very nicely decorated. I love that fireplace there. A lot of people's doing that lately as well, and it just looks brilliant adding in that fire on top of the stove there. Very nice indeed. Upstairs, you can see there's a lot going on as well. There's a lot of plushies about. There's lots of stuff on all of the walls. It's very made up and kind of bulked out with a lot of decoration. And that is one of the things I really love to see in camps, as you guys will all know if you've been watching a while. So yeah, very nice stuff here. Very much enjoyed it. So cheers to Orcop for sending it in. Just before we flick onto the next build, I want to show off upstairs just to kind of give you guys an idea of what it looked like and stuff. And as you can see, look at how much stuff is crammed into the areas. Like, you may look at this build and think to yourself, this is a pretty simple build. There's not really much going on. It's just a very small cabin. Well, if you look deeper into the details, there is a hell of a lot going on. A hell of a lot of glitching. Obviously, we've seen the chimney, we've seen the fireplace, there's the staircase up against the wall. A lot of you guys probably watching this thinking, how the hell has he done that? Because a lot of people don't really use that trick very often. But like I say, lots of stuff going on. The technical stuff is there. The build is nicely decorated. And all around a very good camp. I really like what you did with his bed here as well. Put all the stash boxes underneath it, put a mattress on top and then a sleeping bag. Little things like that's just a cool little detail and just, yeah, nice attention to detail. So good job, mate. Thank you for sending it in. Up next on the list is a build by Style of Thug, and this is number 2 for this week. Now, I feel like I should have just changed the theme of this week to glitched out builds, because every single camp I've shown off this week has been glitched. As you can see though, typical of a Style of Thug camp, there is so much going on. Look at that fireplace, look at that kitchen, wait till you see the lights in the living space. This build is just absolutely awesome, definitely deserves a lot more views than what it gets, and yeah, definitely check out Style of Thug if you haven't already. Lots of cool stuff going on in this build. Look at that bathtub over there as well, how he sank it in to make it look like it's an actual nice bath instead of the dirty, horrible one that we've got. He's put conduits on the front of the chimneys there to make a kind of like towel rack, or maybe it's a handle to open up the cupboard if you're imagining it to be a cupboard. A lot of cool ideas there that just like, the attention to detail is ridiculous. Like, you wouldn't have thought about these normally. He's also got a pet dog in there because, you know, who doesn't want a dog and who doesn't love dogs? Because if you don't, you're a sociopath. Because, yeah, never mind. I really like the display cases as well with the shelves going on. I really like how you put the, was it the Nixie tube lights you've thrown in there? You've got the vendors glitched into the wall, making it a bit of a feature rather than just something like in the way. You've got this really cool chessboard going on over there as well, which I thought was pretty cool. Going into the build itself, I actually love this detail here. If you can see, it's all nicely lit up already. But if you turn on this switch, bang, all of the lights in the center there turn on, and it shows off that nice little glitched out table in the middle. And if you actually pay attention, I look to the right hand side now, look at the conduit system that he's got going on here, all hidden behind that little shelving unit over there, and it's all run along the line of the ceiling. Very cool and just really nicely done. I didn't actually realize, but on top of there is actually fire from, is it flamethrowers, I think? It's not actually candles, which I thought was candles from far back. So another really cool idea there, and just all round brilliant job. So very nicely done, mate. He's also got a conduit acting as a pan, as you can see. Like, the attention to detail is just ridiculous. So congratulations on number 2, mate. Really like this build. And then, who is number 1? Let's find out. Number 1 for me this week had to be the one and only law-friendly camp of this week, and I actually thought it was really cool. I imagine this as a proper raider settlement inside the game, and as you can see, the actual thought and attention that's been put into selecting what decorations to use, making sure they're all kind of rusticy looking and damaged and broken and stuff, is like just ridiculous. Like, it looks absolutely awesome, and of course this is Vanity Blood Gaming. I love this build. It's very kind of, it's not like an overly done crazy build by any means, but it's a really, really good build, and I just really enjoyed it. Yes, it is not like a crazy shape or anything, but I still just think it's brilliant. I love the way it's decorated. I love the way it is this raider camp built up in a pylon, and it just fits in with the lore of the game. You guys know I love lore-friendly builds. The video was brilliant as well, and just everything about it I thought was really cool. And for a really good lore-friendly build, I thought it had to be number 1. Yes, you could have argued Style of Thug could have been in there. You could have argued Lobby, Dwarf Cop, or, you know, even Black Apocalypse is number 1. Who knows? But that's your opinion. For me this week, it had to be this one, just because of the absolute sheer and utter beast of a law-friendly build it is. So thank you, Vanity Blood Gamings. Congratulations on your first ever number 1, I believe. brilliant build, and thank you for sending it in. So that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was this week's top 5 camps. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know why the camera keeps going lighter and darker. I have moved everything around. I put the camera back up here rather than down there because it's just a better angle, really. Like I've moved this new chair that I've got. I'm a lot higher than I used to be. So when I was using the camera where it was before, I was like looking down on it like this, and I didn't like it, so I've moved it. But this week, quick review. Right, I have my list of everyone that was involved, so don't forget, because you guys know my memory. Black Apocalypse did an absolutely awesome UFO. I thought it was really cool. The inside was brilliant. Definitely had to be in the number 5 this week. Styler Thug was absolutely just incredible. The amount of attention to detail and stuff. Oh, in fact, I've missed a bit. I forgot to show off this build. Check this build out. Okay, so one build which I didn't show off in the top 5 this week was one by Lucy Jane, and I just thought it was really cool and quite a funny build. This is Neddy, the 2-headed Fallout Trojan horse, and it is just brilliant. It's been a while since I've seen builds like this done. There was a lot back in the day. Scorpio built some, Sinister Hand built some back in the day and stuff as well, and it just looks awesome. So if I quickly skip. There you go, look at that. I just thought this had to be like a nice little mention at the end of the video. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. I'll put the link of that down in the description as well. But I thought it needed like an honorary mention towards the end. I didn't want to put it in the top 5, but I wanted to somewhat showcase it in some way. But yeah, there you go. I missed doing that, so never mind. Going back to the actual review of the builds, kind of just throwing everything off there. I was doing so well at keeping this all structured this video, but it's alright, it's fine, it's okay. Next up we had Vanity Blood Gaming, which for me was a really, really good lore-friendly build. Let me know in the comments if you think I was wrong about the number 1 this week. Did I not showcase someone that you think should have been in? There was a lot of good builds this week. There is more on my list, but I didn't show them off this week, unfortunately. Next up was Lobby. I really liked the look of that. It was literally just that one camera angle. I seen it and I was like, that's really nice. I've got to show it off. So I did, and it looked awesome to me. So very good job, Lobby. Thank you for sending that in. And then Dwarcop with a very nicely glitched cabin there. It was very simple. The cool thing is that you don't need to make crazy builds. A simple, well done build with a lot of thought and attention to detail to it can be a really good build. So thank you for sending that in, Dwarcop, as well. And yeah, Lucy Jane for the fantastic looking Trojan horse, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, thank you everyone for getting involved. Thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy the series and want to support the series, make sure to hit that like button for me. Drop a comment down below. Likes and comments help push videos, so if you want the video to keep going and pushing it and help me out by pushing the video, drop a like on the video, comment on the video, everything like that, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all Monday for the next video. Thank you, bye bye. Peace. God, this camera's beautiful.